This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Hello, you magnificent creatures. And Jack, hello.
Afternoon, Swanee.
It's Thursday, best day of the week.
Sure is. Second last day for us on air in 2024.
Sun is shining everywhere.
Yeah.
We've had some good news this morning, and we want to know, 13 24 10, have you had a little bit of good news that has made you emotional or happy or just really gone, yes?
Taking the day off. It's that good.
We're kind of cool cucumbers, aren't we? I don't want management to hear this, but I would do this job for free because I love it so much.
Should I hit the dump button?
But we were number one today.
We did. Thank you to everyone listening right now. It's because of you.
And we're so thrilled about it because it means, A, that we get to keep on hanging with you.
Yes.
And B, it's been 2 years where we've taken something from nothing into a number one show across the nation. And, of course, we couldn't have done it without you. And we couldn't have done it without the support of a very special woman, Sarah McGilvray.
Our beautiful boss, who several people listening in Sydney would probably remember and know that name.
Of course. She used to do breakfast in Sydney, and now she's our boss, and she is magical.
The best woman in the world.
I didn't even realise that today was a results day. Normally it's on a Tuesday. They're messing with me. My phone went off. It went straight to voicemail because I was driving, and then I listened to the message.
Oh, we're going to play the voice note?
I think we should. Should we play it now or play it after the song?
No, let's play it right now.
Okay, all right. Are you ready? This is our boss.
She's so beautiful.
She just got the news that this show had gone to number one.
Hello, Chrissy Swan. I'm sorry I'm a bit emotional, but I just wanted to say congratulations. You have gone number one by an absolute mile, and you so deserve it. And I'm so proud of you and Jack and Tom and how much work you put in. And Australia loves you, and so they should, and your show, and I'm just so proud of you. So well done, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Aww.
How gorgeous. Of course, when I got the news, I was like, oh, my God, that's good. I didn't burst out crying or anything. But 13 24 10, give us a call, say g'day, and just share a great piece of news.
And we'll share a gift with you for doing so.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And let's do this. Let's open up the phones. You just literally said to me, we do not have to say g'day opener, and I introed it. We just want to hear from you. We want to hear some good news because you need to actively avoid bad news, I think. Don't you?
Nowadays, you definitely do when you're scrolling or you're doom scrolling or the news is on.
It's an aside, but my dad just stayed with me for the last week and he's mad for Sky News and 24. He just watches it and watches it.
That generation love it.
Oh, my God. Anyway, did not watch it because I don't even know how to turn it on, and the kids were there and he was distracted and he didn't watch a whole week of bad news. And he did say yesterday when he went home, he goes, I think I feel better for it. I said, I told you, I've been telling you for 4 years.
Yeah.
So let's get some good news into our psyches right now. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, how you going?
Good. Merry Christmas, and hope 2024 was reasonable for you. What is your piece of good news?
For the first time ever, I've finished my Christmas shopping already, and I'm not going to be at the shops on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
I'm
that.
so proud of myself.
Celebrate good times. Michelle, can you please...
It's a small win, but it's like,
it's a win.
Unbelievable for me. If
Can
you
I
knew
tell
me, you would be so surprised.
From the other side, which is where I'm at, Michelle, I have not started anything, and I don't know when I'm going to get the time to do it. Trust me, it sounds like a lot.
Oh, it's nice to look down on you from my high horse this year only.
Michelle, we are going to send you a Smart Sense blender combo from Nutribullet, the number one personal blender in the world. Merry Christmas.
Amazing. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Put that under the tree for yourself, please, Michelle. Hello, Audrey. What a beautiful name. I'm jealous to my very core.
Congratulations on being number one, guys.
How good.
Thanks, Audrey. What's your good news?
My nephew, who's 10, has now I'm on my way to Adelaide. I'm on my way to the airport because I'm going to visit him. He's been put in remission from having brain cancer.
Oh, Audrey.
Amazing.
Oh, my God. I've had a physical reaction to this news, and right at Christmas, how does your family feel?
Oh, we're pretty elated. I've just left work and I'm just on my way to the airport.
When did you find out? When did you find out this good news?
A couple of days ago, but yeah, he's just having top-up chemo at the moment.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And can I ask, who told you, who put in the call to you, and what was that like?
Yeah, my brother.
And was it
That's
an
amazing.
emotional chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So, so that's where I'm heading right now.
We'll have a
How
safe
brilliant.
flight, Audrey. We're going to give you a Priceline Pharmacy voucher, and then I'm also going to give you a $300 Frank Green gift holiday pack to give to your nephew.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much. You love that.
Have the best Christmas, Audrey, with your family.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Hello, Rach.
Congrats, guys. Love the show.
Thanks,
How
Rach.
fun. Thanks for listening. You're all part of this win.
No worries.
Tell us, what is your piece of good news, Rachele?
My 9-month-old baby just put herself to sleep in the cot without me having to rock or shush or break my back.
Oh, my God. I remember this day with each of mine.
It's very good.
I mean, you're doing very well. How old is that baby again?
9 months.
Wow, I don't think I celebrated that first day of my youngest child, Peg, putting herself to sleep until about a month ago. She's 11.
Congratulations, Rachel. We're also going to send you a $300 Frank Green holiday gift pack. The new holiday collection features practical and stylish gifts for everyone. Order now at frankgreen.com.au. Coming up, I'm very excited for this phone topic we're doing about Christmas
tis the
parties.
season.
Tis
Christmas
the
parties.
season.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Get a free Shane Warne Legacy Heart Test with Sisu at Priceline. This self-service test can check your blood pressure, heart rate, diabetes risk, BMI, and more. Plus, receive a free heart age estimate with results in as little as 4 minutes.
Tracking your health is easy at Priceline.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Every so often there's an article or something that goes viral and you look at it and you get entertained, and then on the other side of the coin you go, I reckon I could be friends with that person. There is a CEO called Stephen Carter. He runs is it like a human resources?
A recruitment
company?
agency, I believe.
Yeah, like a recruitment agency, exactly. It's called Sharp and Carter. And he is the Carter part of it. Like, he's a big deal. You know you're a big deal when your name is in the company.
Right.
Anyway, it is the season. It's a silly season, and nothing gets sillier than Christmas parties. We've got to be careful.
I can't believe I've not had a scandal at a Christmas party.
I can't either.
Tomorrow night will be my 9th or even 10th Christmas party with
Wow.
Nova. And I've still not been sacked after a Christmas party.
I mean, you're doing well.
Yeah, I think so too.
And just enjoy the next 36 hours because I think things are going to change for you. Stephen Carter did I think they call it a town hall, where he addressed everybody in the company and really laid down the law about their Christmas party.
I'm not a prude. I take drugs myself. I just don't do it at work events. Because that's when things get really out of hand. If you take drugs at the Christmas party, you'll be fine.
Yes.
It's the for me.
You'll be, how do I say this? You'll be fired. See, I love that sort of clarity.
He's our kind of guy.
Yeah, I need that because not that I do anything naughty.
No.
But I like to be able to, at the Christmas party, say to people that I can see doing the naughty thing, going, don't you remember? Stephen Carter said you were going to be fired.
No,
he meant it.
Steve said you were going to be fired.
Fired. And then he went on to say this.
If you want to cheat on your partner, I'd recommend 2024 has been a stark reminder that it's probably not wise to cheat on your partner with someone at work. But if you're going to cheat on your partner, just don't do it with someone at work. It really becomes very, very problematic.
Okay, so there's two things I want to talk about here. Clearly there's a story there. There was two employees that were getting it on and they shouldn't have been. Absolutely, he's referenced that. But just like the first warning where he said, you'll get fired, he goes on to say, it just makes things very problematic if you cheat with somebody that you work with. He's covering his own butt here. He wants to have a holiday.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, he's asking for a favour. Please do not take drugs because I'm going to have to fill out paperwork.
Yes.
Please do not sleep with someone in my company because it's a problem for me.
I'm going to have to do rehiring over the Christmas break.
And I think that's fair.
I do feel bad. This guy's a vibe. I
Yeah.
do feel bad for him because with these town halls nowadays, some of the people, it's like here at Nova, they're often in the meeting IRL,
Yes.
in the conference room, or some join via Teams.
Yeah.
So if you're delivering that message on Teams, you don't know who's filming you, clearly.
Yeah.
and uploading it to TikTok or Instagram.
And I love his dry sense of humour because he also he covered that off later. He was like, oh, well, if I'd known it was going to be sent externally, I probably wouldn't have said that. But anyway.
13 24 10. What is the worst thing you've seen at a Christmas party? A work Christmas party?
I've got a story involving a couple that were not married and a boardroom. I'll tell you
Wow.
next.
I think you've got another one involving the splits too, if I'm right.
Yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Talking Christmas parties, sometimes the most wonderful and also the most diabolical things occur at these functions because it's such a release of pressure, isn't it? And it's free.
It's free?
Do you know what I mean? You're out with all the people that you love at work, but
Yeah.
you're not in the office, and there's free booze and free canapes. That's a
And
good combo.
There's an excitement in the air for Christmas and holidays as well because most people are about to clock off. So you almost feel like you're not at a work function.
Exactly. It's very easy to forget, and people do forget. For example, the couple that I walked in, and when I say couple, I mean they were not married. They were married to other people.
Oh, but they were a couple that
And
night?
I walked into them road testing what it would be like to be a couple.
Road testing, I love that.
And they were in the boardroom, all agog for mischief. Let's put it that way.
Got it.
And then I quickly closed the boardroom door, and I have not told a soul apart from now.
Was it at a radio station?
Advertising, man. Advertising agency, the best.
Isn't that just called Tuesday in an advertising agency?
Actually, probably,
13
yes.
24 10. What is the worst thing you've seen at a Christmas party?
Oh, my God, I've just seen the words turkey slap. What? Hello, Anonymous.
Hello.
Oh, my
Hi,
God.
Chrissy and Jack.
Hello.
It's like, it's 2005 all over again. I didn't even know what a turkey slap was until then.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, I didn't see it, but other people saw it, including executives. And, yeah.
How did it happen? Where did it take place? Set the scene.
It was so the person had been at another Christmas party, then came to the main Christmas party, and the slapping happened at the after party. So still in a separate environment, but still with work people away from the main Christmas party, but executives were there.
So
and
the turkey slapper was on their third party.
that's correct.
Oh, my God. Why didn't somebody just put them in a cab?
Go home.
Oh.
Hey, Anon, we're going to send you a NutriBullet Flip from NutriBullet, the #1 personal blender brand in the world.
I promise you, Jack, if we are ever at the same party and it's your third, I will put you in a cab.
I feel like you've been at several and you just haven't known that it's my third. I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I can keep it together. It's until Jacqueline comes out.
You are pretty good. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
Hi. What happened at your hubby's Christmas party?
So it was not a nice thing. One of his work colleagues, things were getting pretty rowdy, and he flipped over and split his whole hand open. And yeah, pardon me. And there was a lot of blood with shiny floors and. Yeah.
That is horrific. Did everybody sober up very quickly and go, yeah, I'm probably going to go home now?
Well, the funniest thing was they didn't really. People were just kind of, there was a group that got huddled together and helped the poor guy, but other people were like, oh, it's okay, he'll be all right.
Laura,
He'll be
you
right, mate.
sound, I'm sorry to interrupt and digress, but you sound like Shelley Craft. Can you repeat after me, hi, Scotty, we're here to judge the living rooms. Can you say that?
Hi, Scotty, we're here to dust the living room.
I'm sorry, that is
Wow.
Shelley Craft, 100%.
Laura, we're going to send you a NutriBullet Flip as well from NutriBullet. Let's finish with Steph. What's the worst thing you've seen at a Christmas party?
So there was this one woman that whenever she got drunk, which was every Christmas party, she would piss herself. And I don't mean like a little bit came out. I mean a full wave in her jeans, and then she'd be out on the dance floor. Like she wouldn't even get in a cab. We would try to get her in a cab, but nobody wanted to deal with the weed that was all over her.
Steph, what sort of what company was this? What industry?
I don't want to say. It was a sporting club.
I don't remember working at the sporting club with you.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go click in.
Chrissy's clickbait.
All right, Selena Gomez. She has said that she is too old for the pop star life at 32. Have a listen.
I think I might be a little too old for the pop star life anymore. But I'm genuinely so happy to just be in this new era of my life and so excited to see what's to come, because in a lot of ways it's just the beginning for me.
All right, so a couple of things here. First of all, she sat down with Saoirse Ronan. I've nailed that name now.
You just nailed that.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's that Actors on Actors series, right?
Yes.
They're pumping out a lot at the moment.
It's such a great idea.
Do they drop them all at the same time? Because I feel like over the last week
maybe.
we've talked about Paul Mescal and someone else.
They'd be crazy to drop them all at once. Surely stagger them by a day.
Right?
Maybe, who knows, in this era of binge consuming. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so it's a great series, but Selena sounds very tired.
She does.
Have another listen and think that she hasn't slept for 2 days.
I think I might be a little too old for the pop star life anymore.
She sounds too tired for 32. And also,
I don't like that comment.
you don't like it. Why don't you like it?
I don't like people. I mean, first of all, you're 32. What a ridiculous thing to say. You're not 52. And even at 52, I think that's also a ridiculous thing to say. I think because I, from such a young age, have had such a wide range of friends in terms of their age. Like, I don't like people stamping their age, being like, oh, I'm too old for this now. Oh, I'm too old to go to the club. Too old to go to music festivals. No, you're not. You're as old as you feel. Do what you want.
I agree. I know what she means, but I think there's got to be a better way to say it than I'm too old.
What do you think she means? Because look at Katy Perry or Lady Gaga.
Just say, I don't find that pop star life fun anymore.
Okay,
for example.
You've had enough of it.
Because of course, your character and personality and likes and wants and dislikes always are evolving. That's what makes life interesting. But my dad said once, I think it must have been when he turned 70, so that's 14 years ago. I said to him, what can you tell me? What can you tell me 35 years on,
Yeah.
And he's like, 2 things. Never sell real estate. And 2, if you ever hear in your, if you ever say to yourself, oh, I'm too old for that, you're not.
Good advice, Major Gary.
That has really changed my life because, Dad, I think his story was he was 37 and he was offered something and he's like, oh, I'm too old for that. And he looked back and he was like, 37, I was a baby. How ridiculous. So, yes, Selena, you are not too old for anything. Hey, exciting news for fans of Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Of which I am. I love his, bassy, heavy music stuff more than his sort of folksy ballads.
Like the pop radio stuff really does slap. Like this.
I love it. Love it.
Same.
Love it. And my favourite song of his is Don't. Really love that. And I've got great news for people that love that sort of era of Ed Sheeran. He is going to release more of that. He's announced a return to, and his phrase was, big pop.
Oh, good.
I'm excited.
So we're not going to get sad, guitar strumming and, love songs?
No more, oh, my childhood, I broke my leg. Oh, it was very poor.
Illy cherry.
None of that.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I meant to ask you, Jack, how are you going with your Christmas shopping?
I'm going pretty well. I only buy for, in terms of the family Christmas Day, my immediate family.
And when you say buy as a verb, is that just the same as I put aside things I get for free that I can re-gift, which I think is a very noble cause. I do it too.
Yeah. There's a few things there. Because I'm not about overconsumption on this earth. And you know how big my green thumb is. So, yeah. There's nothing wrong with stashing a few things aside that I've been gifted.
There absolutely is not. And your credit card will thank you.
It will. That's what I've got on top of mine.
What's the best thing you've got in the collection?
Gift for free?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really tough
you're
question.
Give on. Because often I know that you want to keep the good stuff.
A really beautiful fragrance from Diptyque that
Ooh.
I'm going to give to my sister.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say you're going to give it to me, and I was like, I would love that.
Would you?
Yes.
But you've got so many fragrances from our friends at Priceline.
I don't have that many, actually.
Don't you?
No,
Okay.
I do not.
Well, that's good. That's good for me to know.
I mean, I've got a lot of lip oil.
Hey, we've got a massive show, and speaking of Priceline, Chrissy's Favourite Things returns for the second last time this year before 4 o'clock. Register via the Nova Player app if you'd like to be gifted some amazing treats. You could also re-gift them and give them to other people on Christmas Day.
Why would you want it?
You wouldn't. Next, our second last bum bag will be given away in Chrissy's Quizzy.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Penultimate bum bag time.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Penultimate is such a specific word that you can only use very rarely. So when I can use it, I do.
I like that about you. It's a good word.
Hello, Ashley.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You live just outside of Geelong in a town that's got a great big mansion in it.
I do.
No, you do. Have you seen that big mansion?
I have.
I used to know who you lived there. That's it. That's the story. Hey, Luke. How
That's
are
why
ya?
we're number one.
Hey, Luke.
Hello, how are we?
Good, mate. Well, have you done any
good.
Christmas shopping, Luke?
That would be saying I'm organised, and that I am not.
I know. Why is it so hard this year? Have you even got a list on your notes app?
I can't afford it, so no, I don't.
Yeah, good. Don't do it.
Today,
I won't.
inside the bum bag today, Ash and Luke, I am putting a $300 Minimax voucher. The Minimax gift guide is out now. Find the perfect presents for everyone on your Christmas list. Shop in-store or online at minimax.com.au.
How much? $300?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that you can get 15 of my spatulas, and then you've got everyone done, and all those proceeds are then paid forward to Food Bank. That's a win. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and walk away with the bum bag and $300 to blow at Minimax. Question number 1. Selena Gomez revealed she feels too old to be what these days?
Ashley?
Yes, Ash?
A pop star?
Yes! She's done with the pop star lifestyle.
Question number 2.
Yep, so I'm just getting going, if you know what I mean. Question number 2. Which bakery has a loyalty program called Dough Getters?
Luke?
Yes,
Ashley?
Luke?
Baker's Delight?
It is Baker's Delight. I'm obsessed with it.
Same. Do you know I like, it's my Monday morning routine to stop by Baker's, and I don't ever join Dough Getters. I need to.
Are you crazy?
I know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's just made me realise.
Because you actually get stuff that you want for free. Like, every time I go in, they're like, do you want your 6 rolls? I'm like, hell yes.
Absolutely. Question number 3.
Dionne Warwick is celebrating her 84th birthday today. Oh, my God. I
What a
love
queen.
this woman. Can you just name one song? Can you name this song of hers?
I'll break down and cry.
Oh, walk on by.
Luke?
Walk on by.
Yes, it's
Let's
Walk
just
On By.
enjoy a bit more of it, though.
Stop. Oh, walk on by. I love this next bit. I just can't get over losing you. You can just see it, can't you? A little deviled egg canapé. All right, question number 4.
This is for the win, Luke.
Ashgrove is a suburb in which Aussie city?
Have a guess.
Luke?
Yeah, Luke.
Melbourne.
No. Brizzy. The great Bris Vegas.
Question number 5.
I Have a Dream is a public speech that was delivered by whom in 1960?
Ashley?
Yes, Ash?
Martin Luther King?
It is.
Alrighty, question number 6 is for the win for either of you. It is a draw. Let's do this.
What show did we first meet Abby Chatfield on?
Luke?
Yes, Luke, for the win.
The Bachelorette.
Correct. Well, The Bachelor, yes. It's yours, darling. $300 to spend at
great.
Minimax. Well done.
Thank you. And I also want to say
Congratulations.
thank you to the Chrissy Swan Show for your generosity over the last few years. You are amazing. No wonder why you're number 1.
Oh,
Thanks, Luke.
Bless, that's made me a little emotional. You're so kind.
That's very kind. Did Tom ask you to say that, Luke?
No, he did not.
That's very
I
kind
don't
then.
think Tom's that nice, is he?
Sweeping statements are up next.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Shush, Ed and Elton. Shh, shh. Here's my sweeping statement. Go to hell, both of you. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show.
Swan's sweeping statements.
And it's only because of that song.
I know.
I heard Mel Tracina earlier saying, oh, it's divisive. Some people love it, some people don't like it. I'm not mad on the Christmas carols, but anyway.
No, and
because
also...
I'm a Bing Crosby girl. I'm even daggier than anything.
I tend to agree with you around Christmas time. Let's leave it to the daggy vibes. We don't need Taylor doing Christmas songs. We don't need Ed doing Christmas songs.
I mean, come on. We do need Taylor.
We don't. There's a song that I heard her singing the other day for Christmas, and it really made me even more of an ifty. Alrighty, we're asking for your sweeping statements for the last time in 2024. 13, 24, 10. Swanee, what is your final unpopular opinion for the year?
Now, there is much to love about Christmas. Much.
Yeah.
So much. And I really had to think about what is my favourite thing about it. And I don't think too many people are going to agree with me.
Okay.
The greatest thing about Christmas is not the gift giving.
It is.
The Christmas tree. None of that. The best thing about it is...
Getting drunk with your family.
I don't get drunk. I used to, though, and that was fun. The greatest thing about Christmas is the agency and acceptance of eating a packet of shortbread and a handful of scorched almonds straight from the Cadbury jar for breakfast.
You and my housemate are the same person.
It's the only time of year I do it. And as I was chowing down on those little Butterfingers yesterday,
Yeah.
I thought, why don't I do this more often? It's my favourite thing.
I mean, that is an unpopular opinion that it's the best thing about Christmas.
It is the best thing. It is the best
because
thing.
I could think of several others.
And panettone.
True, we do love a panettone.
You eat it all the time at Christmas. What's wrong with us?
How weird. My sweeping statement is also Christmas related.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you brought it up at the opening of the 3 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
I think it is completely acceptable and okay to re-gift.
I do too, but you're right. It is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, people don't like it and think it's rude. I think it's so fine.
Who is it rude to?
I think...
Is it rude to the person that gave it to you originally, or is it rude to the person that you're giving it to?
I think it's more offensive to the person you're giving it to. Because you know how you are an incredible gift giver. Like, it is a proper talent of yours.
Yeah.
You put so much thought into that. So I think people get offended by it. But I will re-gift with thought. Like, I'm still picking from a selection.
I've just realised something.
What?
So I re-gift stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But never on an occasion.
Oh,
Like
you just
if I-
do it to be nice.
Yes. If
Okay.
I bring something in for you or for Tom, I give it to you for no reason.
Yeah.
But for your birthday and for Christmas, I couldn't do that. I could never re-gift. I couldn't. I've just realised.
Wow.
There's the caveat.
I'm definitely an occasional regifter. So, Merry Christmas to my family. For the last time this year, what is your sweeping statement? Your unpopular opinion.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Swan's sweeping statements.
The most unpopular opinion. It almost scares you to say it out loud. Emma, what is yours? Emma, are you going to hurt some feelings? Are you going to break some hearts with yours,
Emma, are you
Em?
there?
I am. Hello.
Hi, what is it?
I think parents with prams shouldn't have the same parking spots as disabled people.
All right, Emma, let's unpack this. I've got a couple of questions for you. Do you have any small children?
I do have, well, I mean, for now, but I think if they're in a pram, you can walk further and push them.
Emma, you're great. So you're talking about when you go to shopping centres and it's like there's 3 reserved spots next to the disabled spots for people with prams.
Yeah, like, why can't they walk further?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I tell you what, I probably would have agreed with you until I had a kid that was losing their mind and I had to get them back to the car ASAP. And then I would have liked one right at the door.
And you didn't have one?
No.
Oh.
And then I realised that and then from that point on, I never took my kids anywhere. Never took my kids to the shopping centre. But I still had the baby seat in, so I would park there
and do your
Amazing. So do you hate me, Emma?
No, I think that's even funnier.
I never.
Emma, Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you.
Hello there, Beck.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Hey, last night, guess what I had for dinner?
I've got no idea.
Hamburgers. Hamburgers.
Yum. Do you know what? That's my statement. Hamburgers are the most nutritious meal.
I agree. Take us through the reasons why.
Oh, so obvious. You've got your calcium from your cheese.
Yes.
You've got your carbohydrates from the bun.
Correct.
You've got your protein. You've got your greens from the lettuce.
Yes, and the pickles, just quietly.
And the pickles. And sometimes you even got tomato in there. So,
Correct.
it's a completely balanced meal.
I agree, Beck.
What if I'm shredding and I don't want the carb?
Well, you could have one of those depressing lose the will to live lettuce leaf ones, I guess.
Beck, Priceline Pharmacy voucher for your sweeping statement.
Do you still make my homemade QPs, Jack?
Your homemade what?
My homemade quarter pounders, QPs.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're so good. Hello, Didis.
With that cheese.
Hello, friend.
Hi, darling. What is your sweeping statement?
I think anyone that wears their own shoes in their own house is just a loser.
Oh, no.
Or a serial killer.
Oh,
wow.
God. So you just called me friend and loser and serial killer in one conversation, Dee.
Oh, no, Chrissy, don't be that person.
I do, because I don't like the feeling of floor on my foot.
But do you wear shoes on the carpeted parts of your house?
I don't have a lot of carpet.
Okay, because I find that proper crook. Take your shoes off if you're walking on
But
carpet.
I wouldn't take my shoes off to walk into Peg's room.
Is that carpeted?
Yes.
You should.
Are you joking?
Yeah, take them off.
Yeah, take
Hang
them
on
off.
a minute. Wait a minute. Dee and Jack, what? So if I'm I've been home for hours, I've cooked dinner, everything, I've got my shoes on timber.
Yes.
And then I'm folding clothes, and you're getting the right impression. I am the housekeeper. And then I'm carrying clean washing into Peg's room, which has carpet. I slip my shoes off before I go into a...
I find it weird to have my shoe on a carpet.
Dee, is that true? Is that what I should be doing?
Yeah, you need to take them off at the front door, Chrissy. Be at home and be in your house and let your bare feet touch your floorboards. You'll feel so much better.
Yuck.
Or like I have an indoor Birkenstock, Dee. I sound like a lesbian, but I do.
Oh, who's Katie Lang now? Oh, my God.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Dee.
That's a very interesting conversation. I did not know about that. No, I didn't. I was raised by wolves. Hello, Linda.
Hi.
What is the tackiest thing that you are seeing around your suburb?
Anyone with a giant inflatable Santa in their yard. Total bogan.
You have Jack's permission to get a bow and arrow and just go vigilante in your suburb and just shoot them down.
Do it, Linda. Go and pierce it.
Thank you. I needed permission. I needed validation.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's take a peruse around my favourite things.
At Priceline Pharmacy, Christmas has never felt better. They've got everything you need. Feel great. Celebrate.
It's Chrissy's favourite things.
If anyone that knows and loves me is listening, I want one of those, mandolins for your feet. No, not mandolin.
Wait, what?
A microplane. You know the microplane that you zest your lemons with? There's a foot version that's much rougher.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I want one of those.
What a terrible gift. That's you should just buy that for yourself and then tell me another gift you want. I'll get you something different. I just feel like I would be sad if someone gave that to you as a present.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm better than that. You're right.
You're better than that.
Jody, are you better than that?
I sure am, and I do not want a mandolin for my feet.
Well, the good news for you is, Jody, I do not have a mandolin here or even a microplane here. I have got an unbelievable pack for you with your name on it, Jody, from Priceline.
Amazing.
And
amazing. I'm so excited.
And it is redeemable at Clear Skincare. So you're going to make an appointment and you're going to take the afternoon off and you're going to have microdermabrasion. Isn't that right, Jack?
It's one of my favourite treatments to get done, Jody. Have you had it done before?
Only once, but I need it. I have dry skin and rosacea, so we need to get a layer off.
Oh, actually, this is going to be really good for
perfect for
you.
you.
Yep, absolutely. So you are off. That's $250 to spend at Clear Skincare. Well done.
Woo! Thank
Yes. We
Great.
love a screamer.
Yeah, I've been called that.
Merry Christmas, Jodie, and we will be playing Chrissy's favourite things for the final time tomorrow. Register via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
There's a little nonsense Harry Styles song that I'm loving at the moment. He just like a stream of consciousness.
Did you say a nonsense
Yeah, it's
Harry
nonsense. You'll know it. It goes like boiled eggs, rice, television, pedestrian crossing.
Wait, music from a sushi train?
It's just like a whole lot of different words. I love it.
Is not. Oh, it's great.
It's utter nonsense.
No, it's
You're
not.
listening to the Chrissy Swan Show, which is also nonsense. Let's do this.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Kim Kardashian's got a new boyfriend.
Who is it? Don't
No
say
one's
Kanye.
allowed to know. He's a realtor, as they say. in the
Ah.
States. He's a realtor. And he's not in the public eye. How long's that going to last? How does she find the time and how can she be bothered?
Well, she does have quite a real estate profile, like of houses that she's been building and renovating. So she's probably met a dude through that stuff.
She does. I like that she's got hobbies. That used to be a big question in the 90s, Jack. What are your hobbies?
Remember, I've said as a sweeping statement, that is my most hated question.
I don't have any.
What's my hobby? Drinking. Going out for dinner. Go away.
It seems Kim's hobby is freeing people from jail
Yes.
and buying real estate.
And studying to be a lawyer.
She's pretty amazing, isn't she?
She is.
I wonder who this guy is. Do you think he'll have to sign something to make him go on the show?
I don't think she'll ever bring a partner onto the show again.
No,
after
and I
Kanye.
think Kylie has made that very, very clear
Yes,
as well.
it's a smart decision.
Also, in romance news, we talked earlier about Selena Gomez, who says that she's too old to be a pop star at 32. Not too old to get engaged. She's just posted a photograph of a giant diamond.
That is a rock.
Maybe it's a cubic zirconia. Who knows? Honestly, though, who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know. How do you know?
What's your thoughts on Benny Blanco?
I don't really know anything about him. I know that there was beef between those two earlier and they've turned it around.
Yeah.
An opposites attract sort of situation.
He seems quite like a fun, quirky dude. He kind of gives me Pete Davidson energy.
He does. I think he would smell like cheese.
Do
Do you know what I mean? Or like an organic yogurt.
Yes. Yep.
I think there's that sort of thing going on there. Not my cup of tea, but Selena, go fill your boots, baby. Let's talk Jim Carrey. He's one of my favourite actors. But I like it when he's serious. He's the best when he's serious.
Yeah.
And I was sad a few years ago when he was doing the red carpet for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that he said, you never hear an actor say this, I've got enough, I have enough, I'm going to retire. Well, blow me down with a feather. He's been snapped at the red carpet again for Sonic 3, and here's why.
I came back to this universe because, first of all, I get to play a genius, which is a bit of a stretch. I bought a lot of stuff and I need the money, frankly.
That's got to be a gag, just one not well delivered.
It feels, you can hear in his voice the shame.
Yeah.
The shame of it. Because in the contract would be, if you're going to do this voice, you've got to do the red carpet, you've got to answer questions. And he was, but I told everybody that I was going away. And then now he's here and he's back.
Walking down that red carpet. At his age, right, at 62, he must rock up to those premieres and just be like, oh, God, why did I say yes?
Yeah, I know, but why did he?
Why do I have to talk to 22 reporters?
But why, the second one, was he financially secure and then all of a sudden he has to do Sonic the Hedgehog
Maybe he's
3.
discovered the greyhounds later in life and spent too much money
Listen,
punting.
I feel like there's a drug debt. Check your boots.
What an allegation. Hey, that's us done for our Thursday. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next with their final quick draw for 2024, and I hear it's a pretty fun guess.
Goodbye, Jack. Make sure that you are fresh for our last show tomorrow.
I will, Swanee.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.